Juan has been pruning the Chirimoya trees all day long. I'm coming to supervise him. He's cutting the branches that are growing vertically because these branches will not produce. They will only block the sunlight and the airflow. He's also cutting and removing any dead wood using his pruning scissors. The reason behind pruning is to keep the tree smaller so it's easier to pollinate it. And also another reason is if the tree is pruned right, it blooms 3 times more than the average. So more flowers, more fruit. Is that right, Juan?
Yeah, right.
When is pollinating starting, Juan?
Before cut the branch, have to remove the leaves and later have to wait around 30-40 days. It come in the flower. When the flower coming bigger, you open, they start pollinating.
Haha, so the flower will bloom around January?
Yeah.
And then you have to manually pollinate it?
Yeah.
Yes, the center of the tree should be cleared so it doesn't block the airflow and the sunlight. Pruning has to be done before spring prior blooming. The center of the tree should be kept open to the light and airflow. Chirimoya originates from South America and it's grown in tropical areas with high altitude. It's high in antioxidants which fight free radicals in our bodies. High levels of radicals may cause stress which is associated with diseases such as heart disease and cancer. It's an excellent source of vitamin B, a nutrient that regulates mood and prevents depression. It contains lutein, an antioxidant that promotes eye health and prevents poor eyesight. It contains magnesium and potassium, 2 nutrients that promote healthy blood pressure. Just like any foods rich in fiber, it promotes healthy digestion. It's also rich in flavonoid antioxidant which is proven to prevent the growth of cancer cells. High in vitamin C, it may also boost your immunity and help your body fight infections. Although Chirimoya offers many benefits, it also contains small amount of toxic compounds which may affect your brain and nervous system and which are associated with Parkinson's disease. So if you have a nervous system problem, you may want to avoid eating Chirimoya. The toxic compounds are in the skin and in the seeds, so as long as you don't eat the skin and you don't crush the seeds open, you're good. Just don't make butter and inject it in your body. Unfortunately, this fruit is not a cheap fruit. Just one piece of Chirimoya, which is around half a pound, is around $7 in the US. One of the reasons why Chirimoya is so expensive, it's because the fruit itself doesn't produce many fruits naturally, and in order to have a lot of production, you need to hand pollinate it. But it is totally worth it to try it and spoil ourselves from time to time. The season of the Chirimoya passed, but we still have a few Chirimoya fruits in some of the trees. Oh, this tree has a lot. Let's go ahead and try one and see how we can cut and eat Chirimoya. How do we know if a Chirimoya is ready to eat? Just like the avocado, you just have to squeeze it, and if it feels soft, it's ready to eat. Let's go ahead and cut this one. As I said, we have to stay away from the seeds. Just remove them with the help of the spoon. And I'm gonna remove this middle part. The texture is so creamy and soft. It's like, it reminds me of a flan. It's so buttery, it's so yummy. Some people call it sugar apple, some people call it custard apple, some people call it chirimoya, but whatever you may call it, chirimoya is one of the most delicious tropical fruits.